Welcome to the Dice Tower, a show all about board and card games. In this episode, Dan King and Eric Summer take a look at different board games at the GAMA trade show in Las Vegas. This show is from 2014 and talks about all the brand new games coming out. Here with our interviews is your host, Dan King.
Hello, my friends. The Game Boy Geek here at the Dice Tower at the GAMA trade show. And with me today, I have Dan Yarrington from Game Salute.
Hello.
So, Dan, tell me about this. How long have you been coming to GAMA?
Oh, geez. As a store, I've been coming to GAMA since 98, 99, a long time. And then as a publisher, Game Salute really just started publishing our own titles last year. So we had a booth last year and this year.
Cool. And then
we got 1 year before
what's the value that, I guess from a publisher's perspective, because that's how you're here today, what value do you get out of coming here?
Yeah, so I see it from both sides. So when I was here as a retailer, I see that as I get to see all the new stuff and talk to the publishers. And then from the publisher side, I get to talk to the retailers and show them what's new. And then we also have meetings with distributors and that sort of stuff. So that's the real benefit, is getting face-to-face with people and seeing them. And there's a lot of people you only see at this show all year long. So you'll see maybe, 300 stores here over the course of the show. And there's a lot of the informal meetings that happen just at the casino or at restaurants or whatever. So that's part of the show too. Even though the exhibit hall is only, 12 hours. It's like 2 days. It might not even be that long. It's like 10 hours, I think. But you get a lot of time. It's not that big a show. There's, people can come and see every booth. It's not super crowded. Like if we go to try and talk to us at Gen Con or something, we don't have any time to talk to you as a store. It's like, hey, we really thank you for selling our stuff. See you later. I gotta go do this other stuff.
Right.
So at this show, it's really that FaceTime with stores.
Yeah, so it's dedicated for the stores. So cool. Well, I see you got plenty of new products here, new things to talk about. Why don't you take us through some of your new things here?
We'll go pretty quick because we got a lot of titles here. Game Salute has something like 46 new titles and 75 expansion products coming out this year. So these are not all of them, obviously. And we distribute a lot of people's titles, so we didn't bring those here, even though those are great games too. We're just focusing on the ones that we publish ourselves.
I mean, the next thing you're going to say is, hi, my name's Dan, I'm a workaholic.
That's right. That's true. This is my 71st hour of work this week. So we've got Velociraptor Cannibalism. A lot of people saw this. This released at the end of last year. It got a lot of buzz at BGG-Con. It's a quick, light game where you try and cannibalize other dinosaurs. So
and I've done. If you're interested, I've done a review for this one, and it is a fun game to eat your buddies.
Yeah, it's just quick. It's not a high strategy game or anything. So if you're looking for something that's more like a strategy game, then Titans of Industry is much more that. It's a worker placement style game set in the 1920s. You're trying to build up your industries and your factories and become a Titan of Industry. So this is a game by Brian Lewis, developed by Gozer Games, and this is one that we printed for them. That one came out much more recently. So that if you like that style, it feels a little bit like Kalis-ish, maybe, but it's got some unique stuff to it. You buy some upgrades
Euro,
and stuff.
Would you say?
Yeah, it's a middleweight to heavy Euro, so it's a good 2-hour game. But if you like that style, that's Titans of Industry. Countdown Special Ops is a 1 to 6 player co-op. This is by the guys at Game Master. They did Opera. They've done a few different games over the years. This one is all about Army Rangers and Navy SEALs and all the special forces, as the game implies, special ops. So you're trying to rescue hostages, you're trying to kill terrorists, you're doing all that stuff, and it's in like 30 minutes because each time it's sort of timed. It's not really a hard time, but it's really quick. 1 to 6 player co-op. So if you hate bad guys and you want to kill them, then you should play this game.
This just recently came out, right?
This one just released at Essen last year from them, and then it just came out here in the States in February, last month. So that one is very much more of an American style game from I think they're a Dutch publisher or something. So I probably got that wrong. So now you can kill me, Hans. I don't remember. I think they're from Amsterdam. So. Keyflower, the Farmers. Keyflower has been very successful for us. It's designed by the fine folks at R&D Games. Richard Breeze does the whole Key series, and Sebastian Bleasdale. And this is the Farmers expansion, which is the first big expansion for it. Adds a whole bunch of new stuff. There were a couple small expansions, the Storyteller tile, and there was another one. I can't remember the name. Key Celeste. And Keyflower continues to do very well, and Farmers is the latest one. If you haven't played Keyflower, we just had somebody at the warehouse that had not played it, and then they played it, and they were like, oh my God, this game's so amazing. Well, that's great. You should have played it.
I'm guilty.
There you go.
I've not played it.
You got to play it. It's awesome. So go check out Keyflower if you haven't played it. If you already have Keyflower, check out Farmers if you don't already have that.
And when did this come out?
This one is fairly recent as well. When was that? That was... I want to say it was last month or maybe January.
Okay, so really new.
Might have been late January. Yeah, these are all relatively new, in the last little bit. Blackwater Gulch is our skirmish. It's a Wild West skirmish game. So they're metal miniatures. You paint them, you assemble them, but you only need one gang. This is a gang. That's everything you need to play. There's a little $20 rule book, and you're good to go. It's a fistful of D6s game. You just roll things. You fight with your different gangs. This is the Widowmakers. These are a couple new crews. Widowmakers are all female. The Tranquility crew is based off something that you might have seen recently, and we've got some cool hired guns. So we have the gangs that are everything that's like one whole team. And then you've got hired guns of the individual guys. And there's a ton of these different guys. I just brought 2. This is Doc Lloyd and Seamus McFox. So definitely check those out if you like that style of miniatures game. It's about 20-30 minutes for a game. It is a metal miniatures you build and do your own, but it's more like sort of Malifaux because you only have a small gang, a small crew. So that's Blackwater Gulch. It's our miniatures game. Let's save this one for last. Princess Bride Prepare to Die actually came out for last holiday season, November, I believe, and it's been doing very well actually. It's a party game, so if you don't like party games, don't play this one. Wait for our other Princess Bride games that we have coming down the road. I will warn you, there is no super strategic, deep Princess Bride game. They're all pretty much family and light games. They reflect, like, there's one that's a dice game that's a sword fight and that sort of thing. So if you like that movie but you really hate party games, we've got some other stuff coming for you. If you like party games, fun stuff like Apples to Apples and then Cards Against Humanity and stuff, this is taking that famous phrase, "Hello, my name is Inigo Montoya. You killed my father. Prepare to die," and letting you fill in with crazy stuff like, "Hello, my name is Arnold Schwarzenegger. You shampooed my poodle. Prepare to die." Or, "My name is Kim Kardashian. You drank my milkshake. Prepare to die." So it's just silly. There's 3 different ways to play, but yeah, it's a quick little party game. That one's been doing very well for us. And Ruse is the first one in our Gaslight Empire universe, which is our sort of steampunk world. We have a bunch of different games, sort of akin to the Tempest series from AEG, where they're different games, different mechanics, but they're all set in the same universe. So you're going to see some other ones coming out. Skyway Robbery is coming up, and a few other titles. This is our first one, Ruse. It's been in the works for a long time. It started out as just a simple card game. It actually got expanded into this deluxe box, which has a dice game, Inspector Montgomery's Challenge. It has a novella that tells you all about the different characters. That was one of the reasons it was delayed, because they lost the entire novella script, like the hard drive crashed. So it finally came out. Very nice production. Check out Ruse if you like that sort of murder mystery light card game. It's like 15-20 minutes, and it really ends up being sort of a box set because you have the dice game and the card game and the novella all in that box.
Cool.
That's Ruse, and that's by Levi Moat and Sarah Sharp. Then Alien Frontiers, the big one that most people know us for. This is Alien Frontiers 4th edition, and it is just coming out this Friday as we're recording this, so probably last Friday as you're watching this. And this is obviously by Tor Neiman, art by Mark Maxwell, and it's been selling crazy well. It looks like it's going to be allocated out and sold like the first month it comes out. And we printed more every print run. This is the 4th printing of this.
Now, is this the one that has the rocket dice or the...
So this has a board for rocket dice. Okay. Rocket dice are still in production at the factory. They're a very unique new thing. And so basically the D6 is done. Like we finally got the right material and all that stuff, but we have to do the D10, D20, etc. We don't expect them all to take that long now that we've finalized those variables, but those are not out yet. So those will be coming out. You can add those onto this. It has a double-sided board, regular ones that comes with everything you can play here. You can flip it over and play with rocket dice when you get those in. And it has a bunch of upgrades. It's got the plastic domes that were in the upgrade pack. So if you have the old version, you can get the upgrade pack and you'll pretty much be up to date with this. You don't need to buy anything else. But if you missed it, you're getting all that in the core box now going forward. So you only need the upgrade pack if you had 3rd edition or previous. Otherwise, you can just get 4th.
Yeah, this is one of my favorite worker placement games, and I was one of the not so smart people that when it went out of print last year or the year before, I spent way too much money on a used copy, and I wish I would have waited for 4th edition. So get it.
Indeed, it's very good. So 2 to 4 players has a Factions expansion. We did a reprint of that as well, and the Faction Pack 1. And then later this year, Faction Pack 2, 3, 4, and the promo pack will be out. If you got it on the Kickstarter campaign, the promo pack, you got a ridiculously good deal. We went from like 11 cards to like 60 or something ridiculous, and custom dice and all this stuff.
I'm still waiting for mine.
Yes.
But it's 8 times more than I originally
that's
thought.
Why.
So
we waited for like 6 times as much art, so that just got finished like last week. So now it's got to go to production and all that. So that'll be later this year. But we did split ship for the people that got the base game and the expansions. We shipped them the base game if they wanted it. We shipped them the base game first at our cost, and then we'll ship the other promo packs and all that stuff separately. If you missed the campaign, the promo packs will be available separately as little promo packs, like little $5 promo packs.
But the people that didn't get on the Kickstarter, they're hearing about this now and they want 4th edition.
If you've never picked it up,
they can get it
you can get it at your local store. You can get it at shop.gamestore.com. You should be able to get it through Amazon shortly. Releases on the 21st of March. So whenever you're listening to this, if it's past the 21st, go to your local store and say, I want Alien Frontiers. And they should be able to get it while supplies last. I don't think it'll sell out in like immediately off of all shelves in like a day, but it'll be like a month or two. So make sure that you pick it up, because I guess, as I said, we keep printing more of it, but it just keeps selling. So that one is definitely our flagship product. Keyflower's actually been doing very well too, but this one we actually made ourselves. Keyflower is an import, which is a great game, but we didn't build that ourselves in-house. So that's Alien Frontiers and everything else.
I've never seen anybody fly through 11 products like that.
There you go.
Thank you very much.
Boom. Thank you, Dan.
Thanks.
It's a good name. You should all be named Dan. It's like the 5th most common name in the world.
Thanks so much for watching the Dice Tower videos. Find more great videos and reviews, as well as our top-rated audio podcast at Dicetower.com. You can also find other great shows at DicetowerNetwork.com. I'm Eric Summerer, and you've been watching The Dice Tower. The Dice Tower is sponsored by Cool Stuff Inc., where you can find great games for great prices. Cool stuff in stock. Check them out at CoolStuffInc.com.